Hello mateys, it's Gimmy and I'm here to tell you all things Gamora. If you have questions about Gamora, I'm your man, Gimmy. And today we're going to look at something very special. We're going to examine all sorts of damages. We're going to go in depth looking at different cases. We're going to learn, me and you, and I'm going to be your guide for today. Gimmy here for you. Hello mateys. There are 4 types of ways to damage. There is the ox, there is the pit, there is the fire, and there is the man. Let us look into these. Hello mateys, it's Gimmy back here, and I'm going to teach you about the case where an ox is to damage something. An ox can damage something in 3 different ways. It can trample something, it can eat something, or it can gore something. If it tramples something, that means it is moving while it damages something, and it's only liable if it happens in private property. Let me tell you about if it eats something. Eating something means the ox is acting for its personal benefit, and it only is liable if it happens in private property. Now let me tell you about goring something. If the ox is to gore something, that means it has the intent to damage, and it is liable whether it is in private property or in public property. And for the first 3 offenses, you are liable to pay for half of the damages, but any offense after that, you need to pay for the full damage.
And his name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to this
Are
weekend!
you kidding me right now?
WWE
Are you kidding me right now? I can't even handle this. I cannot handle this.
Available right now at a low price of only $39.99.
I can't believe you're still calling me. I'm about to lose you.
Hello mateys, it's Gimmy here. A man is always responsible to pay full damages, whether it was on purpose, whether it was an accident, whether he's awake, whether he's asleep. If he breaks his friend's vessels or he pokes his friend's eye out, he must pay full damages.
Hi, we're Dude Perfect, and this one's called The Trick Shot.
Unicorn Zombie Apocalypse.
mateys, Gimmy here, and today we're gonna go over the 5 different types of things you have to pay for when a man injures another man. Those things are damages, pain, medical expenses, embarrassment, and lost wages. For the case of damages, you have to evaluate how much that person would be worth in a slave auction before the injury. And then you have to evaluate how much he'd be worth after the injury, and then pay the difference. In the case of pain, you have to evaluate how much the person would be willing to pay to avoid suffering that pain. In the case of medical expenses, you have to simply pay for the damaged party's medical expenses. In the case of embarrassment, you have to assign a monetary value to that person's embarrassment and pay that. Finally, for the case of lost wages, you act as if that person is a watcher of the cucumbers, the well-known minimum wage job of the time. You then pay that person minimum wage for all the time he cannot work. Sorry, sir.